All right. Share screen. Desktop. All right, guys. So if you can see my PowerPoint slides, just give me a thumbs up. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so my name is Gediminas. For the last 8 years, I've been in network marketing, building my business, helping other people to build their businesses. By profession, I'm a psychologist and a neuro-linguistic programming coach. But my passion is home-based business, teaching people how to do home-based business. And that's why we're going to have this training today, and I'm going to try and give you loads of value, loads of stuff that you'll be able to use. So in a home-based business, in network marketing, the most important thing is income producing activity, IPA. So a lot of people they make themselves busy, but they are busy doing figure eights, basically not very useful things to do. You may hear my dog barking, just ignore that. That's absolutely okay. What is income producing activity in network marketing business and home-based business? And there's really just two things. One, when you're talking to somebody who could say yes and buy your product, or two, when you're talking to somebody who could say yes and join your business. That's it. Everything else is not work, right? So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. So there's really two ways how you can grow your network marketing business, right? And that's either prospecting or marketing, right? So prospecting and marketing. So what's the difference? Well, most people in network marketing are only taught about prospecting. So they join network marketing and they're told, hey, what you need to do, you need to go and speak to your friends and family. You need to go and speak to your neighbors. You need to go and speak to your work colleagues and say to them, hey, do you want to buy this stuff? Hey, do you want to join my business, right? That's what most people are taught in network marketing. So even though the business model is called network marketing, most people are never taught about the second part, about the marketing, right? So let me just quickly explain to you if you missed the part one, because in part one of this training, I explained what's the difference between prospecting and marketing, and we spoke on that part. In the first part of the training, we were only talking about prospecting. So today I'm not going to talk about prospecting. Today I'm going to talk about marketing. But what's the difference? So prospecting is when you're actively reaching out to somebody and asking them to take a look at your business. So whether it's face-to-face, you speaking to somebody, or you messaging somebody on social media directly saying, hey, look, I'm not sure if this is for you or not. I've been doing this home-based business, helping people earn extra income from home. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you. I'm just curious. Would you be open to take a look at some information? And if no, totally cool. That's prospecting, when you're actively reaching out to somebody and asking them, would you take a look at my business? Marketing, on the other hand, is passive. That's when you do something with the hope that an unnamed individual will respond to and reach out to you, right? So there are a million different forms of marketing. Maybe you do a Facebook video, right? You do a video and then you hope that somebody watches that video and comes back to you saying, hey, I watched your video. I'd like to find out more. Thanks for the hearts, the Periscope guys. I love you loads. So, that's marketing. Maybe you go and put leaflets in your street through the letterboxes. That's marketing, because you put the leaflets out and you hope that somebody picks up the leaflet, reads it and goes, oh, let me give them a call, right? Or let me go onto their website. Maybe you put some stickers on your car or car magnets with saying, hey, want to make extra income? Call this number. That's marketing. Maybe you put an advert in the newspaper. That's marketing. So whatever you do out there, hoping that somebody sees that and comes back to you, that's marketing, right? So marketing is a lot more passive, because you do it and then you have to wait for somebody to come back to you, right? Now, with your prospecting, you control it. So you control how many messages you send on Facebook. You control how many people you speak to face-to-face out there every single day. You can control that. With marketing, you can't really control who's going to respond to you. So you send somebody, you put an advertisement in a newspaper, but you don't control how many people will respond to that advertisement. It is down to them to do it, right? But of course, prospecting is something that for most people, it pushes you out of the comfort zone. It's hard work, it's not very pleasant, right? Whereas marketing is a lot more sexy. It's a lot more attractive to people because you put something out there and people coming to you, right? So that's attraction marketing, right? You put some content out there and people are coming and reaching out to you. So of course, all of us would love to have people reach out to us instead of us having to reach out to people, right? We all would love to wake up in the morning and have, messages in our inbox saying, hey, I want to join your business. Hey, I'd like to find out more about, what is it that you do? All of us would love that, right? So that's why I want to teach you marketing, because most people are never taught about marketing. Most people were never told how to actually do marketing. So all they do, they just have to keep messaging people every day. They just have to keep reaching out to people every day, etc., right? So it's important to learn both, right? You can't just do one. Short term, prospecting is much better because it recruits for you people right away. Prospecting is much better because it gives you sales right away. You don't need to wait for it. Whereas long term, marketing is of course better because once you built up your marketing, then if you get 5, 10, 15, 20 people a day messaging you, then hey, you don't need to ever prospect again because people are coming to you, right? So both of them are important. But again, you have to understand in what ratio you should do it. So when you first get started in home-based business and network marketing, 90% of your time should go to prospecting, should go to reaching out to people, right? Should go to speaking to people on the street, in the shop, wherever you meet them, and on social media, etc., right? And only 10% of your time should go to marketing, right? Because the last thing I want to happen after this training is for you to get this wrong and to go, oh, so I don't need to be reaching out to people anymore. I don't need to be messaging people. I don't need to be speaking to people as I'm meeting them. All I need to do is just do marketing. I just need to put content out there and wait for people to start messaging me. I wouldn't recommend doing that, because if you do that, hey, you're in for a long wait, and you must be prepared not to make any money for some time. Right? So I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend you to do 90% of your time. So if you are putting in, 10 hours into the business every single day, then 9 hours should be spent reaching out to people, speaking to your team members on the phone, messaging, and all of that, and only 10% for producing content for marketing, right? And again, I'll tell you how to do the marketing, what sort of content to produce, etc., right? And as your marketing starts giving you leads, as people start reaching out to you, then you can gradually reduce the amount of prospecting that you're doing. Is this making sense so far? Give me a thumbs up if this is making sense so far, right? You with me so far? Good, 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 good. Okay, so what are the marketing strategies that I would recommend you to do? Well, at the moment, probably the most popular way of marketing yourself, producing content for marketing so that people come to you, is actually Facebook Live. Probably it's the most efficient. Now, do you have to do Facebook Live in order to succeed in network marketing? Absolutely not. Because was there successful people in network marketing before Facebook existed? And the answer is yes. However, would I recommend you to do Facebook Lives? Absolutely, 100%. Because it's probably one of the fastest way to put the content in front of a lot of people, right? Now, I put on a screen on this slide, Facebook Live versus YouTube, right? So it's important to understand different features and different benefits and drawbacks of different platforms. So the reason why I like Facebook Live is because you get in front of a lot of people fairly quickly. So even if you're brand new, even if you don't have a huge following, etc., you can go live right now and you'll get, anywhere between maybe 50 to 300, 400, 500 views on that video, right? And it's not unheard of for a brand new person to go live and for free or maybe more 100 people to see that video. Now you may upload a video to YouTube and it might take you years to get 300, 400, 500 views on the same video, right? So Facebook gives you a lot of exposure very quickly. But the problem with the Facebook Live, that once you've done it, after 2-3 days, it will disappear into the infinity of Facebook, because there's so much content coming up. You'll get pushed down, pushed down, pushed down, pushed down, and unless somebody clicks on your profile and scrolls through your feed, nobody's ever going to see that video again. Right? Because Facebook is not searchable. People don't go on Facebook and don't search how to build a home-based business, or how to do this, or how to put on a lipstick, or how, right? People don't search Facebook. They just go and they consume the content as it pops up. Whereas YouTube, you may upload a video on YouTube and it may take a long time for it to get as many views as you got in one day on Facebook, but YouTube is searchable, which means a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, somebody may go on YouTube and go, how to earn money from home, and your video pops up, right? Because you recorded a video, how to earn extra income from home. You know what I mean? So this way, you can get hits from YouTube years and years later, right? So this is why those of you who follow me, you know that I do a Facebook Live, and then I upload that Facebook Live onto YouTube, a recording of that video. I then later upload onto YouTube, right? So then I get the best of both worlds. Okay, so how should you do Facebook Live? So over the next couple of minutes, I'd like to share some strategies with you, how you can build great Facebook Lives, how you can deliver a lot of great content and get more views, get more results from your Facebook Lives. So first of all, before you go live on Facebook, you need to warm up the Facebook, right? So what it means, you need to engage with 20 plus other people's posts, right? And I don't mean just go like. You should go put a heart emoji and maybe comment something underneath, right? So you see somebody's nice photo, hey, awesome photo, you look great in that. You see somebody else's Facebook Live, you click on that, listen to a few minutes, maybe say, hey, well done, maybe something to do with what they were saying, etc., right? So you interact with other people's posts. What this does, it warms up Facebook, so then as soon as you finish interacting, you go live, and there's a bigger chance that more people will join your Facebook Live. Because if I go before my Facebook Live, if I go on Anna's photo and go, hey, Anna, amazing photo, you look beautiful. And then 2 minutes later, I go live and Anna has a notification popping up, oh, Gediminas just went live. There's a bigger chance that she'll click on that and go, oh, I'll watch what he does as well now because he commented onto my video, right? So number one, you warm up the Facebook. Number two, you set do not disturb on your phone. So those of you who have iPhone, on your iPhone, you have this little moon symbol, right? So you click on that little moon, and that basically stops incoming calls, messages, etc. from interrupting your Facebook Live. Because the last thing you want to do, you want to go live and then your mom calls you and it interrupts your live. So everybody who are watching, they just see a frozen screen and then you speaking to your mom, right? So you don't want to do that. You can call your mom after you finished your live. So you set your phone on a do not disturb setting, wherever it is on your phone. If you don't know how, just Google it. And this way, then all the phone calls that are coming in, all the messages will be there. They're not going to disappear. Once you finish your live, you'll see them there. Okay, number three is you have to have an effective title that will pull people in to click and watch your Facebook Live, right? Too many people, they just click live and that's it. They just go live without any title, or they put something like join me live, right? That's just boring, guys. That's just boring, and that's just lazy, to be honest with you. So, you know, we are in the before you're in the business of selling your product, before you're in the business of recruiting people into your business, first of all, you are in the business of attention. You need to get attention from people. So if you are lazy with your titles, people won't even click to see what your live was about. So you may have been totally amazing live where you did a levitation trick, you did somersaults, you know, whatever, I don't know, wet t-shirt contest and everything, and nobody's even going to click on it to see because of your rubbish title, right? So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you make a title that will attract people to see it, right? So think about what will attract people, so obviously the obvious ones is like, wow, like this is amazing, or look what just happened, or something like that type of title will attract people. But also think about if you ever want ideas for titles, the next time you in a shopping for food, just look at the magazine aisle, and at magazines like Cosmopolitan, Men's Health, and stuff like that, and look at the titles, the headings of the articles there, because guess what? Those magazines are paying thousands and thousands of pounds to copywriters to come up with headlines that will sell those magazines. So you will see certain rules how they make those titles. For example, don't do this before that. So don't buy another vacuum cleaner before you read this blog, right? So you might want to format your title like that. Or 5 tips how to do that, how to lose weight, or 10 tips how to become a better mom, or whatever, right? Or things like my 5 secrets too, or our 5 tips too, right? So think about what attracts people, what will get people curious, what will get people clicking and seeing what on earth is she talking. I want to get that value, I want to get that content, right? Or another way of doing it is just go on Amazon. So for example, let's say you want to do a video about weight loss. So you might go on Amazon and put in weight loss, and it'll give you all the books in Amazon that are to do with weight loss. See which books sell the best. You click on that book and it allows you on Amazon to see the table of contents, right? So what you'll do, you'll click on Amazon and it will open up, and this one doesn't have a table of contents. Let me get another book. Okay, so this book, you click on it on Amazon and it has, it has the table of contents, right? So you can look at the headings of the chapters, and these can be your titles, like how to lose weight with blah, 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 how to do, right? Because again, those people who write those best-selling books, guess what? They pay money for copywriters to make the book look interesting, etc. So you can look at the headings of the chapters, and these could be, again, your Facebook Lives. Now you might go, where am I get all of this content then? How am I going to do the live? Well, guess what? You want to, let's say you want to sell a weight loss product, right? So you might do a Facebook Live, 10 ways how to lose weight. Where am I going to find 10 ways to lose weight? How am I going to think of it? How am I going to come up? Well, I'm going to give you a secret website. So grab a pen and grab a paper. I'm going to give you a secret website where you can find a lot of different articles. So you're writing it down? It's Google. Google. Yes, that's the website. You may have not heard of it before, right? So you go, how to lose weight, and a million blog articles will come up. How to be a good grandma, a million articles will come up. And you just go in the first one, you go 10 tips, how to lose weight. And you go then on Facebook Live, go live, and hey guys, today I wanted to share with you 10 tips how to lose weight. And I pulled it up from a blog article from Google. Nobody ever has said to me, oh, get your own content. Why are you quoting Google, right? Nobody cares, because you went on Google, you read the blog article, you digested the information for that person, and now you're giving it on a plate. Here you go, I've already got it for you ready. You just need to consume it. Yum, 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 right? Nobody's going to go, oh, get your own stuff. They're going to go, hey, well done, awesome. Thanks very much for these tips. Keep them bringing, right? Like my Facebook Lives, today was, I think, like 156 or 157, my Facebook Live, right? So for the last 157 days, I went live every single day. And guess what? Out of 157, maybe 3 of them were my own thoughts, where like I, were in the shower and an apple fell on my head and I went, Eureka! I just thought of something. Let me share that with them, right? That's very rare. Most of the stuff I'm sharing with you guys, guess what? I read a book, I attended a course, I attended a seminar, I watched a video, I learned something, and I teach. Like Ray Higdon calls it ILT. Invest, learn, teach. So you invest your time and possibly money to learn something, and then you teach other people. That's all you do. So you can go on the little-known website called Google, and you can find material in any topic. And we'll talk more about the topics in a minute. Okay. Next, clear background. So make sure you have a, I mean, it doesn't have to be like a white background. I've got some plant thing going on here and a mask up there and things like that, right? Some curtains here and stuff. So it doesn't have to be a white wall or whatever. But what I mean, don't have mess in the background. Like I see some people, doing their lives, and there's some like laundry pile, in the corner or so. I mean, like nobody is perfect. We all, we don't live in pristine houses, except most of us anyway, right? And if you have kids, then like your house is a mess. I know. But just like, just make it look nice, so that, again, because one of your goals for your social media is to attract people to you. So if sort of people like the way you look, then they will be attracted to you. You know what I mean? Clear sound. Again, you can use earphones, you can talk to your phone, but just, try to reduce the noise. Because if you're standing next to a waterfall or you're standing, next to the street and the traffic is driving by, then it's not a great quality. And Facebook, the way the Facebook algorithm works, again, they will punish you for bad quality sound, for bad quality video, and for bad quality lighting, right? So if you have, if your video has bad sound, bad lighting, bad, video, then Facebook will show it to less people because they want to make sure that it's the best content that gets in front of people, so you want to make sure that it's good. And then the next tip is good lighting, so again, get yourself a ring light. Can I show you? I can't show you because I'm actually using it to make the thing. So just get a ring light. They don't cost a lot. They cost like £10, £15, £20, but they help you. It gives you a good lighting. Okay, number 7, introduce yourself. Don't ever assume that, they know who I am, etc. Especially if you're going to use the same video elsewhere. So I know on Facebook, if I'm going live, clearly it says above, Gediminas Green Avenue, it says my name. But if I then save that video and I put it on YouTube or I put it somewhere else, now over there, they may not know who I am. Or if somebody starts sharing that video and so on, So you want to introduce yourself when you're doing your Facebook Lives or any other video for that matter. Then tell them what's the video going to be about as soon as you can. So let's say you start a video and, hey guys, my name is Gediminas and today I'm going to be talking about 5 tips how to lose weight. Then you can do your, hey, whatever, talking, but you tell them straight away what it's going to be about before you go into calling out names of people who are joining and things like that, right? The number 9, a huge mistake that new people do on their Facebook Lives is they wait for people to come on before they start talking, right? So they go press live and it goes, you live now. And they look at it and nobody's watching. And they go, oh, I can't talk now, can I? Nobody's watching. So let's just wait. Let's just wait. I pick my nose. I have a sandwich, and like they're waiting for people to come on, right? So people eventually come on and go, oh, we got some people, let's start doing the video. But what you have to understand that about 10 times more people are going to watch the replay of your video than the live video. So now people who are watching the replay, they've got 3 minutes of you picking your nose and eating your sandwich before you actually start talking, which is actually what they want to hear, right? So what you want to do, as soon as you start your video, start talking. Don't wait, don't hang around, and if you keep doing that, guess what? You'll have more and more people joining in onto your lives, and then you'll have more people, watching you live. At the beginning, you might not get that many. It's okay too, because you have to prove yourself to your audience, to your followers, right? At the beginning, they're like not sure. Is this person, is it going to be interesting? Is it going to be any value, etc. Okay, number 10. Tip number 10 is replay. So when you go live, one of the things you might want to ask is say, hey guys, if you're watching a replay, and say hashtag replay into the comments. What this does, it encourages people to comment under your live, and the more people comment under your live, the more it pushes it up to, where more people see it, and so on and so on. Number 11. New. So when somebody's new, again, I ask them always, hey, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, please say new in the comments so I can say hello, I can connect with you, etc. Because again, you want to see that, and again, it just encourages people to comment under your live. Okay, I'm seeing some comments coming up. Let me just quickly check. All right. Is there echo? All right. I can't hear any echo, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, just to make sure. Yeah, you can hear me fine. Cool. I can see some people are having some echo. Not sure what's causing that, because I can't hear any echo down my end. So it should be okay. All right. Better now, Mabel saying. Okay, cool. All right. So tip number 12: ask them where they're from. So one of the questions you might give to your viewers is, hey guys, where are you from? What's happening? Where are you guys from? Where are you tuning in? Let me know, etc. Right? So that might help you again to get people's comments, and then this way you can engage with them, etc. Okay, and then you can also give other types of questions to people as you're going through your Facebook Live. So again, just to increase the engagement, just to show that you are communicating with these people, right? So again, just ask them, hey, what is happening, guys? Or if you gave a tip or something, just ask them, hey, are you getting any value from this? Let me know, does this make sense to you? Etc. So that encourages people to comment, to engage, etc. Okay, number 14 is ask people to share if they got value, right? So don't just ask people, hey, please share this video, do me a favor and share this video, right? Because at the end of the day, people don't want to do anything for you unless there's a value for them. So I always ask at the end of the video, I say, hey guys, if you did get value from this training, feel free to share it, right? So only if you got value from it, then please do share it. If you didn't get value, totally cool, you don't have to share it. Okay, another thing is look at the camera. So many people do their Facebook Lives like that. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're well. So what they're doing, they're looking at themselves in the screen and not at the camera where people are watching them, right? So for your Facebook Live, you want to look at the camera. Yeah, can you look at your, piece of paper that you have? Yes, you can take a look at that, etc. Right? But make sure that most of the time you're actually looking at the camera. Okay. Number 16, and this is probably one of the most important ones, is be consistent. So choose a pace and stick to it. So some of you might do a video every week. Some of you might do a video every other day. Some of you might do a video every day. Some of you might do a couple of videos a day. Whatever it is that you're going to do, stick to it and be consistent. Like if you're watching a TV program, you know when it's coming and you keep watching it, right? You keep consuming that content. So same with your Facebook Lives. You will gain audience, you will gain viewers who will keep watching your videos. I have had, people's comments saying, I think actually I can see her comment. I think it was Ira who said, I did a video like late in the evening, I think 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the evening. And I get a comment under the live. She's going I've waited all day for this video. because I've been doing a Facebook Live every single day for the last 150 something days, people, yeah, she goes, yeah, it was me. So people are expecting that video. They know that I'm going to go live. No, I don't have a particular time. If you can actually do it at the same time of the day, it's perfect. It's even better. But unfortunately, because of the way my life is hectic, because I have 2 girls, and a bunch of other things that I do, it's difficult for me to stick to one time of a day. So that's why sometimes my video is in the morning, sometimes it's in the lunchtime, sometimes it's in the evening or whatever. But the idea is that whatever you do, you stick to it. You stick to doing it consistently, because then people expect it to happen. And if you're not consistent, that's where you're going to again lose viewers, because people are going, look, they did a video, now there was nothing for a week, then again the video, then it's nothing for 3 weeks, etc. So stick to that consistency, whatever way you're going to do it, but stick to it, and you'll see how you're going to start getting results, right? So don't expect to have huge following straight away, but over time you're going to get some pretty good results from that. Okay, what to talk about? So you need to find what's going to be your topic, what's going to be your theme, right? Because you shouldn't be talking about changing tires today and tomorrow about, how to be a mom, and then the next day about how to make money from home, and the next day about how to look after your flowers, and the next day about, how to be a great carpenter, because that's just like, it's just all over the place. So you need to pick who's going to be my target audience, who are going to be the people that I'm marketing to, who are going to be the people who I want to deliver content to, right? So, my videos, as you know, they're all about home-based business and about personal development. So that's all I talk about on my Facebook Lives, mainly about personal development and how to run a home-based business, how to be a great network marketer, right? But I have a team member who talks all about health. So how to quit smoking, how to, avoid diabetes, how to eat healthily, etc., etc. So that's her niche market. That's her topic, right? So she's not going to talk about health, how to do MOT on your car. Health. That would just not make sense, right? So again, you would lose viewers. I've got somebody else who talks a lot about spiritual things, about, God and about church and about things like that. There's other people who do videos about, skincare, about makeup, about etc. They might even apply makeup in front of a camera on a Facebook Live. I tried doing that, didn't really work for me. The mascara and everything just didn't really work well. But you just choose the topic that you want to choose, and you run with it, right? So whatever it is, you decide. And like I say, you don't have to be an expert in that field. You just think, what would I like to talk? So if you are a mom and you have 2, 3, 4 kids, etc., and you'd like to, maybe, you could do videos about how to be a mom, because that sort of lends itself for you, because every single day you're dealing with kids, right? Or maybe I don't know, maybe you're a florist, right? And you're growing your network marketing business on the side. So maybe you could do videos about flowers and about looking after flowers, about different types of flowers, etc., right? Because it sort of lends itself. Or maybe about your hobbies. Maybe you're into sports cars. Maybe you're into traveling. Maybe you're into running. Maybe you're into gym. Maybe into whatever, right? So you choose it, and it doesn't have to be about your business. Because most people think, well, I want to grow my network marketing business, so I'm going to be talking about my products every single day. Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about this product. Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about this. That's just like advertising. Like, how many of you turn on television and you can't wait for the commercial break? You can't wait for advertisements. Probably none of you, because when commercial breaks comes, you go for a pee in the toilet, right? Or you go to make a cup of coffee, right? You don't go, oh yes, the advertisements are here, let me watch the advertisement. You don't do that. So if you go on your Facebook and every day you're going, hey, buy this from me. Hey, buy this from me. It's $9.99. Hey, buy that. Right? If you do that every single day, guess what? People will start following you, because they'll go, this person, they just keep advertising. They just keep advertising. I'm not interested in advertising all the time. It doesn't give me value, because it's just advertising, right? So instead, think about, what can I give value to people, right? And then I'll tell you how to transition into your business. But you could talk about anything you want and still grow your team and still sell products. And I'll tell you how, right? But find something that you like talking about. Okay. Number 18, recognize people who are joining in. So when people are joining in your life, do give them a shout out. So, Donatas joins and you go, hey, Donatas, thanks for tuning in. Vita joins in and you go, hey, Vita, thanks for tuning in, right? So you recognize people, because again, like, it's like, imagine you're watching live television and you turn on the television and the host of the TV program goes, hey, Anna, thanks for watching. How would you feel? Incredible. Right? Oh my gosh, they just said my name, right? Incredible, right? So same thing here. If somebody's watching your channel every single day, and then you recognize those people, they'll go, wow, like, they actually they appreciate me joining in, right? As much as you can, try to answer the questions live. So when you're doing your Facebook Live and somebody asks a question that is related to what you're talking about, unless it's something like completely different, but if it's related to what you're talking, try to answer the question live while you are on the live, right? Try to answer those questions, because this way, they're watching the live, they ask the question, they get the answer. It's very interactive then for the person. Okay, number 20, answer comments after. So once you finished your Facebook Live, you want to go and answer every single comment under your live. So you're going to go and put a heart emoji, and then you're going to reply to every single comment. So somebody says replay, you go put a heart emoji and go, hey, thanks for watching, hope you got some value, right? And best way to answer a comment is with a question. So then they comment again. And then you answer that with a question, and then they comment again. So that creates a conversation under your live, which means it pushes your Facebook Live even more up, and even more people gonna see that. But also, it shows that you're appreciating those people's comments. Because if somebody's watching your live and they're commenting, and you're not acknowledging that, you're not replying to those comments, they'll stop commenting, because they'll go, whatever, they're not interested anyway. What's the point of keep commenting if they're not responding to that anyway, right? Okay, number 21. Once you finish your Facebook Live, share it into relevant groups, right? And that's about relevant groups, right? So if I do my Facebook Live about how to become a better network marketer, then I share that video onto network marketing groups. If you do a video about how to look after your kids, or how to make kids pack lunches or whatever, then you share that video on moms groups. If you talk about how to lose weight, then you share that video onto weight loss groups and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? So you share that video into groups that are talking about similar topics. So this way you actually gain new viewers, you gain new people who will watch your videos because they are outside of your friends list, right? So this way you're reaching new people, right? Number 22, give value. And probably I should have said this one at the number 1, because that's the most important thing. When you do your Facebook Live, you should always think, is this going to give value to the person who's watching my video? Because if somebody's watching that video and they not getting value, guess what? They're never going to watch it again. You know, and that's why, you know, the time sometimes people ask, so how long should be my Facebook Lives? So when you first start, I would recommend to do them 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. That's it, not longer. Because if you're a brand new person, I've never watched your video, and I'm scrolling through the feed and I see, oh, you know, this person was live and their live is 45 minutes, I ain't clicking on it. I haven't got 45 minutes to spare in my life, to be honest with you. But if it's a person who I have seen 100 videos of them, and I know that every time they do a video, they provide a lot of value, even if it's an hour and a half, I'm going to watch that video because I know I'm going to get a lot of value. So at the beginning, to warm up your audience, to warm up your market, to get people to trust you that you're providing value, you start short. And then once they see that, hey, I watched a couple of their videos, I'm getting value, then you can go into 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, etc. Like so far, this training, we've been going for 40 minutes. You know, it's a big ask to ask somebody to spend 40 minutes of their time listening to you. But I hope that you already got some value. If you did get some value, comment into the comments value. Let me know that you're actually getting some value from this live so far. Or maybe it's just been wasted 40 minutes of your life, right? Okay. Number 23, using transition. So now, and I can see some, hey, Leanne, thanks, Coral, thanks, Ira. I can see some value coming up. Okay, so then you use transition. And transition is where you can talk about anything you want, and then you transition into what you want to. So let's say that I'm super into sports cars. So I might do videos every single day about different sports cars, etc. But when I finish my video, at the end of my video, I do transition. So go, hey guys, you know, I hope you got value from this training. And, you know, some of you have been asking, how do I have all of this time to go to the car shows and learn about all of these cars? Well, the reason why I can do that is because I've got a side business that's giving me income to be able to spend all of this time doing that. And if you're interested in learning about that, just drop me a message. So what did I just do? I just transitioned from sports cars to my home-based business, right? Or, you know, I've just been talking about the gardening. I've been talking about this, that, and the other. And at the end of the video, and aside from these tomatoes, you know, a lot of you have been complimenting me on my skin. And actually, I've been using this amazing cream that's helping me to have this amazing skin like a baby's butt, you know. And if you'd like to learn more about this cream, just drop me a message. I just transitioned from tomatoes to skincare, to my product, right? So you can transition from anything to anything. So your lives don't have to be my product, buy my product, more about my product. Hey, did you hear about my products? And hey, my products today. You know, you don't need to do that because you're just going to lose people. Instead, you could do interesting videos, and at the end of your video, transition into what you want to do. And that's why number 24 tip about video making is compelling call to action. CTA stands for call to action. So once you finish your video, you give them a call to action. So those of you who've been watching my Facebook Lives, what call to action do I give? I say, hey, and if you're already in network marketing, and if you'd like to learn my 26 strategies on how to get more customers and sell more products, head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales, and you'll be able to get my free training on 26 different strategies, how to get customers and get more sales. What is my call to action? My call to action is go to that link to get free training, right? But you could also say, because some of you already get, oh my gosh, so now I have to have a website and I have to have a free gift to I give. Oh my gosh, this is too complicated. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't panic just yet. Instead, you could just say, hey, and if you'd like to get blah, 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 or if you'd like to know more about blah, 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 drop me a message. So just drive them into your messenger, right? And once in your messenger, then you can, do whatever you want to do, give them more value and, then sell them your business or sell them your product or whatever, right? And then finally, number 25 is CTA delay, call to action delay, okay? So now I'm going to give you some examples. So let's say I want to sell my weight loss product. Imagine that this is my weight loss product, right? So if I go on my Facebook Live and go, hey guys, would you like to buy my weight loss product? Is buy one, get one. It's only $59.99, right? I'm just going to lose people. People are not going to be interested, etc. So instead, I go, okay, so who going to buy this product? People who want to lose weight, right? So what value could I give to people who want to lose weight? Well, I could go on that little known website, Google, go 10 tips to lose weight. Find a million articles, choose one, write down the 10 tips to lose weight, right? Then I go on my Facebook, I go 5 tips to lose weight. Now you go, oh, why 5? Just bear with me. 5 tips to lose weight. Click live. I go live and go, hey guys, Gediminas here, welcome along. So today I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to lose weight. So tip number 1, you need to stop eating after 6. Tip number 2, drink more water. Tip number 3, like blah, 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 blah. 5 tips, right? Awesome, guys. Hope you got some value. And I also got another 5 secret tips. And if you'd like to get those 5 secret tips, drop me a message into a messenger and I'll give you those 5 secret tips. Right? Or I have a cheat sheet with 5 killer tips on how to lose weight. If you want to get that cheat sheet, just drop me a message. So you gave them 5 on the video. The other 5 you kept for the messenger. Now they message you saying, hey, Gediminas, can I get those other 5 tips on how to lose weight? And I go and I do CTA delay. I do call to action delay. I go, yes, Donatas, I'll send you the 5 tips as soon as I get in front of a computer. And by the way, are you using any weight loss supplements at the moment? Right? Do you get this, guys? Do you get this? So I'm not selling weight loss supplement on my public Facebook Live because out of 1,000 friends, 3 would be interested. Instead, I do a Facebook Live about how to lose weight, and then I drive them into my messenger, and I sell the weight loss supplement in the messenger. So the rest of the 997 friends didn't even know that I was selling weight loss supplement when I did that Facebook Live. Does that make sense to you? That's marketing. That's being professional. That's having some brain, right? So this way, and then you go, hey, do you use any food supplements to lose weight before I send you the 5 tips? And I go, no, I'm not using any. Cool. So when I send you the 5 tips to lose weight, would you like me also to send you some information on the food supplement I've been using to lose weight? Yeah, sure. Send it over. Boom. Right? You sold your food supplement, right? Without spamming the whole Facebook, right? Makes sense? You understand this? And you could do this about anything, right? Let's say, I don't know, you do 10 ways how to earn extra income, right? You do 5 tips on the Facebook Live, then say if you want another 5 tips how to earn extra income, drop me a message. They drop you a message, you go, well, before I send you, I'll send you the 5 tips as soon as I get in front of a computer. And by the way, are you doing home-based business at the moment? Oh, no, I'm not doing a home-based business. Cool. So when I send you the 5 tips, would you like me to send you a short video on how you could make money from home as well? About a home-based business? Yeah, sure. Send me the video. Boom. Right? But I didn't go on my Facebook Live saying, hey guys, join my team, join my business, right? I didn't do that, right? Is this making sense, guys? I hope this is making sense. Okay. And then finally, actually, I thought that was the final one. 26, finally, drop a comment occasionally on your Facebook Live to bump it up. So like I said, after 2-3 days, your video will go down and down and down and down and it'll disappear, right? So about a week later, you can go back to that video and drop a comment in there, and that will bump it back up. So more people again will see that video. Okay. So the easiest strategy probably that I can recommend to you is just go live on your Facebook, do your Facebook lives, and drive people into your messenger. Now, if you want to go a step further, save that Facebook live afterwards onto your computer and then upload it onto YouTube. All you need to do to have a YouTube channel is just a Gmail, right? If you create a Gmail, you can go on YouTube, then create your channel, and you can start uploading videos there. So now you're getting viewers on Facebook and you're getting viewers on YouTube, right? But you can also use other video platforms too. So for example, Instagram, right? You can do live on Instagram too. So you can go live on Instagram as well if you want to, right? You can also go live on Periscope. Periscope is run by Twitter, right? It's owned by Twitter, and it's also a live broadcasting platform, right? Where you can do a live video. And you can also put some of those videos or links to those videos on your LinkedIn, right? So LinkedIn is like a Facebook for professionals. And again, you can share your content into there too, right? So again, you just need to think, where can I put my content so that more people see it, so that more people can reach out to me? Because if you're providing value in your videos, if you're providing value in your posts, then you can attract a lot of people who will consume that content, right? Okay. Another marketing strategy is writing blogs. So again, like for me, one of my favorite ways of consuming content is a video, but a lot of people like to read, surprisingly, right? So, what I personally do, once I've done my Facebook Live, once I did my video, I transcribe that video into text and I write a blog, right? So I write blog articles on basically the same thing what I just spoke in my video, right? So, somebody might be at work and they can't play a video because their boss will hear them and kick them, for watching your videos during work, but they might be able to read your blog article. You know what I mean? So again, I don't want to overcomplicate to you, but again, you can Google most of the stuff like how to start my blog, etc. So you might need to have a website, right? You might need a domain name, so like my domain name is titaniumsuccess.co.uk. If you go there, you see my blog is inside there, right? So you might need a website, you might need a domain name. Again, I'm not going to do a training now about how to set up your own website and stuff like that. And again, most of that stuff, you could just go on Google and go how to buy a domain name, how to start your website, right? And there's a lot of options where you can start your website for free to begin with and things like that. And there's a lot of different, like you can do WordPress blog. And if you're into that, just Google it, you'll find some information, or reach out to me and I can help you with a lot of that stuff, okay? But that's, again, just another strategy. So my personal strategy, I do a Facebook Live, then I upload that live onto YouTube, and then I make an article on my blog side with the video from YouTube, right? So this way I'm now populating the content into 3 places, right? And then also, we'll get to that. Next is email marketing, right? So also I want to capture people's email addresses who like my content, right? Because again, one of the challenges or the problems, and again, it's not that Facebook is going to disappear tomorrow or whatever, but things happen. Sometimes people's Facebook accounts get shut down. Sometimes people's YouTube channels get closed and things like that. Because you don't own your Facebook account. You don't own your YouTube channel, right? Facebook owns it or YouTube owns it, right? So if you capture people's email addresses, those people who actually watch your videos, then you can communicate with them. So God forbid if my Facebook account gets shut down tomorrow or my YouTube channel gets shut down tomorrow, I would lose all of those people who are watching. But if I capture their email addresses, now I can email them and say, hey guys, actually my YouTube account just got shut down, so I started a new channel, you can watch my videos there. Does that make sense, right? But most people are not just going to give you their email address, right? So to get their email address, you might need to have what is called a lead magnet, right? So a lead magnet is basically something you give people for free in exchange for their email address, right? So for example, my lead magnet is 26 strategies how to find customers and sell more products, right? So when I do my Facebook Live, I say, hey guys, if you would like to get that free training, which I done, go to that site, and you can grab your training. When they go to that site, what do they see? they see a landing page. Again, I don't want to confuse you. You can Google what is a landing page or how to create a landing page. There are sites where you can create landing page for free. And landing page, all it is, it's basically, it's not a website. It's just a page where you come down to, and it just says, if you want to get this, put your name and email here and click this button, right? That's all it is, a landing page. You just capture, or sometimes it's called lead capture page, right? So it captures people's details, right? So if you go to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales, you just see a landing page where it says, if you want to get that, put your name and email. You put your name and email, and it takes you to the site where you get your free training. But what happens now? You get added to my email list, which means that now when I do trainings, when I do webinars like this, I can email you and go, hey, Donatas, not sure if you've seen, but I'm going live. I'm going to do a training. You might want to jump on that, right? Because I have your email address, right? So I personally use MailChimp. There's a lot of email marketing providers like Aweber, GetResponse, and there's a bunch of different ones, right? I use MailChimp. MailChimp is actually free. So when you first get it, it's free up to 1,000 subscribers. So to begin with, it's actually free of charge. You can use it to start building up your list. My list is bigger than 1,000. So then you actually start paying like a monthly fee for that. But it's awesome, so you attach it to your landing page. When people leave their name and email, they get into your list, and now you can email them whenever you feel like it, with different types of contents, with different value, etc. Okay? Is this making sense, or I already confused the heck out of you and you like I'm talking Chinese to you now, right? Let me know into the comments. Makes sense if this is making still sense, if you're still with me, if you're still understanding what I'm sharing with you, right? Okay, so once you start creating this content, okay, I can see some people saying makes sense, right? So once you start creating this content, you want to engage with them. And I already touched it briefly earlier on. So, you do a post, whether it's a video, whether it's a live, whether it's whatever, then people will start commenting on it, right? So then you engage with those people, by replying to their comments, by interacting with them. And then finally, number 3, eventually you want to get into the messenger, right? So, a lot of people in network marketing and other businesses, they have this illusion of automation. They think, well, all I'm going to do, I'm going to put a video on YouTube. I'm going to put my join link into the comments, and people are just going to watch the video, and they're going to click on the join link and join my team and start making money for me. And it's going to be so amazing. And I never need to speak to people, right? I've never seen that happening, guys, in reality. Like, yeah, you can recruit few people on random, except, but like I've never seen anybody successfully building a huge network marketing business without ever speaking to people. That's not going to happen. So the purpose of marketing is not to build your business on automation, but it's to bring people to you, and then you talk to them. You still talk to them. You still message them. You still get on a phone with them. It's just they came to you. You didn't go to them. Does that make sense? So marketing is about driving people to you, but not replacing communication. You're still going to have to communicate with those people. If somebody comments under your YouTube video, you're still going to have to comment and maybe get on a WhatsApp call with them. If somebody comments under your Facebook video, you'll need to comment them, reply to that comment, and maybe get in the messenger with them, and so on and so on and so on. You understand what I'm saying? So your goal is to drive people to communicate with you and to get into private messenger on a phone with you, so where you can take them to the next level where they join your business or become your customer, etc. Okay, some other cool things that you can do in terms of marketing on social media is polls. You can actually do polls, right? Like, which superpower would you rather have, this or that? Or, which, would you rather, work from home and earn 50,000 a year, or go to work and earn 100,000 a year, and things like that. So you can have polls both in your stories and on your timeline, right? So again, like, I'm not going to show you step by step how to do it. If you want to know how to learn to do polls, you go on Google and go, how do I do polls on Facebook? And it'll give you a video how to do that, right? So just be resourceful, right? Just Google stuff out. Same with stories. A lot of people are using too much of their timeline and not enough of their stories. So on your timeline, you should be posting maybe 2-3 times a day. That's it. And it should be spaced out. You shouldn't be putting post after post after post after post after post on your timeline. It's too much, and your posts are competing against each other, right? So on your timeline, you should only be posting twice or 3 times a day. On your story, on the other hand, you know, the bit at the top here, on your story, you should post as much as you can. Right? So you can post it 10 times a day, 20 times a day, 30 times a day, because story is different to your timeline. So you should choose wisely the post you do on your timeline, and you can post a lot more into your stories. And that applies both for Facebook and Instagram. On Instagram, again, on your feed, you should only post a few times a day, but in your stories, you can put as many posts as you want. Hope this makes sense, right? And you can also have some story-based adverts. You know, so what's a good way to create a story-based advert? And again, if you're just getting started with social media, I wouldn't advise to go into paid advertising right away. But if you're already at that level where you want to start putting some paid advertisements out there, here is the 5 steps to a paid advertisement. So number 1, to a story-based ad. So number 1 is compelling headline, right? To catch people's eye. Then number 2, highlight the problem. You know, I didn't earn enough money, or I had this, you know, overweight, or whatever. What was your problem? Then number 3, how you discovered the solution. And then I found this amazing product that helped me to lose weight, or then I found this amazing opportunity where I could earn extra income. Then number 4, highlight the benefits. And this product has helped me to do this, that, and the other, or this business has allowed me to travel the world, do this, blah, blah, blah. And then number 5 is call to action. So if you'd like to get similar results, click here. If you'd like to get similar results, drop me a message, etc., or drop a comment below with info or whatever, right? So you then drive them to action, right? And you could do this story-based ad without actually creating a paid advert. So you could just do this on your timeline, right? Like your picture, and you do a story-based ad to attract people to you, okay? Okay, and finally, you know, some of you are a little bit more technologically advanced. If you have a Facebook page, there's also now things, you know, called messenger bots, you know, and ManyChat, where, like, again, a lot of you're probably on Fraser Brooks's, Eric Worre's, and a bunch of other people's messenger bots. So once you subscribe, they just send you messages automatically. You know, it's not Eric Worre sitting there sending you a message. It's a bot that sends you the message. Go, hey, would you be interested in that? Click yes or no. You click yes. Oh, here's the link. Click on that, etc. So it's like an email autoresponder, but just on Facebook Messenger. So again, that can automate your process and help you to message more people, etc. But that's, again, more for Facebook pages and more for business type of communication, etc. I wouldn't start there to begin with. Start with communicating with people personally, etc. You know. And also, finally, I wanted to give you a couple of tips. I recently just finished reading the I Dare You book by Fraser Brooks. So I wanted to give you a couple ideas on different things on Facebook. So one is how to increase your visibility. So like I said, you will increase your visibility by communicating with people. So the more you reply to people's posts, the more you message people, the more you engage with other people's posts, the more you're going to increase your visibility, right? So reacting to somebody's post is like the least effective. Commenting on somebody's post is more effective, but the most effective way to attract people to you is actually to message those people. You know, if you want to raise your likability and your power on social media, 1, you want to be consistent, right? Like I mentioned earlier on. Number 2, you want to create conversation. So whether it's a video, it's a post, you want to create an engagement where people want to comment under that. And number 3, you want to give value. You know, you always want to be value driven, that people go, oh my gosh, it's really, really, you know, I'm getting value from this stuff. I'm learning something, etc. Because then they will become your fans. You know, they will keep following you, etc. If you want to develop your influence, again, it's about amount of content you produce. So some people are asking me, they say, well, why did you decide to do a video every single day? Well, the way I remember, I heard Fraser Brooks saying, look, the more of your content somebody consumes, the more influence you have over that person. So I thought, if I do a video a day, then for somebody to consume 100 videos, it will take 2 years. If I do one every single week, right? Because that's 50 weeks, 100 weeks is like 2 years. But if I do a video a day and somebody consumes those videos, then to get the same influence over that person, it will only take me 100 days, a third of the year. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just the more intensely you go at it, the quicker people can consume more content. Because if you're providing value, if you're providing good content, then people want to watch more and more and more of it. You know, I get now sometimes people who start following me, and I can see boom, 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 boom. They just commented under one, under the second, after the third, under the fourth, under the fifth video. So they're consuming a lot of videos in one go, you know, because they like the content they're getting, and then they just go through all of my videos, if you know what I mean. And then to grow the profitability of your social media, it's all about getting into engagement with people, right? So one, obviously you want people to like and love your content. Then you want people to comment under your content, but most importantly, you want them to share your content, because when people start sharing, then where your videos can go viral and reach a lot more people, etc., right? So, and then you want to get into Messenger with those people. So if somebody has loved your post, you can actually message that person and go, hey Bob, thanks for loving my post. How's things with you? How are you doing? You start a conversation. Somebody comments under it, you go, hey Bob, thanks for commenting under my last post. I appreciate that. How's things with you? Or somebody shares it, again, hey Tom, thanks for sharing my post. It means a lot to me. How are you? Right? So you start a conversation with that person and you find out, are they already in network marketing? Are they maybe interested in doing the business with you? Pardon me. All right, so you get in touch with those people and you start talking to them, right? Finally, I wanted to give you a couple of tips on how to have a social media facelift, right? Again, from the Amazing Phrases book, right? So one, have a clear photo, have a clear profile photo. Two, have a personality-based cover photo. You know, so like my cover photo is my family, and you can put some things about you on your cover photo. Number three, have a curiosity-raising bio section. So don't just go distributor with ABC company, right? That doesn't raise any curiosity. Somebody can just go and Google your company then, right? They don't need to message you, right? So instead, put something that increases their curiosity. Like my bio is helping people earn extra income from home, right? They can't Google that. They have to message me and ask me, hey, how do you help people earn extra income from home, right? And then number four, remove any spam or unclear posts, right? So again, if you've been going crazy, like product, or join my team, you might want to delete some of that stuff, clear it up, and start providing value instead of just really cramming up the advertisement, etc. Okay, so that is, guys, our training for today. Did you guys get some value from this? Let me know in the comments. How did you find this training? Did you learn something new? Did you pick up something useful? Nice to see all of you. Hey Darren, hey Savson, hey Ira, hey Josephine, hey Marcin, hey Norvile, hey Galina. Hopefully guys, you got some value. Leanne, awesome to see all of you guys today. I can see some comments coming in. Awesome value. Yes, thank you. Great value. Awesome. Very good.